What's up, guys? It is Caden here. I'm back from California. I've been back for like a couple of days. 6 days, 5 days, 4 days since Monday night. How many days that is because today's Sunday, so. And today we're back at it with another Dysphoria video. I'm sorry, but this is one of the final Dysphoria videos. There's identity and sex, and then I'll stop for a while, and then I'll do top and bottom, but that'll be later on because I'm getting tired of talking about dysphoria. So anyway, today's video is about dysphoria in regards to surgeries. So any surgeries, top surgery, bottom surgery, hysterectomy, facial surgery, like any surgeries, pretty much, just any and all surgeries, dysphoria, yeah. So here we go. So as I pretty sure you all should know, if you don't know, I'm pre-op, top and bottom. I'm been on T for like over 2 years, like 2.5 almost, and I think when I turn 21 it'll be 2.5, so hey. And my birthday's coming up, so that's cool. But I have had a hysterectomy, so technically I kind of have had a surgery. It's just it was more internal as opposed to external, so it wasn't like physical or anything. It was like on the inside of me, so you can't really say anything. I decided to get hysterectomy for a variety of reasons, and I will probably talk about that later on. But in regards to dysphoria, I've noticed that when you get a surgery for your transition specifically, I felt personally that it sort of like triggered the other surgeries, like top surgery and bottom surgery. I sort of felt were like, why was I able to like get a hysterectomy and do all this and that, but I wasn't able to get top surgery or bottom surgery, but like I have to fight for this and this. So it sort of irritated me how all that played out, because I can't get top surgery right now, and I probably won't be able to get it until maybe by the end of this year, 2016, but maybe not until 2017. No later than 2018 though. So, because 2017, 2018, I plan to move to Georgia. So before I move to Georgia, I want to have top surgery completed. But I feel like I was able to get my hysterectomy taken care of, and insurance to cover it and all this stuff so much more easily than top surgery is. Like I'm fighting a lot harder for top surgery, and when I finish fighting for top surgery, I have to fight for bottom surgery, and that's gonna be like 20 times worse because it's way more expensive and it's way more invasive and a lot. It's a lot. So yeah. So it definitely, when I had my hysterectomy, it just sort of triggered that other one because I just wanted it so bad. Like I just wanted top surgery right then, right there, like right after. I had actually had top surgery scheduled for like 2 months after my hysterectomy. I had to cancel it though because things happen. But okay, and then the other thing is there's fears and doubts with surgery like, that I had. I keep saying like personally because I know not everybody's the same, so that's why I keep saying that. I'm not that self-centered, so I promise. But anyway, so there were like fears and doubts, and I still have fears and doubts. With the hysterectomy, I don't really think I had doubts about it. It was more like fears. I wasn't sure, what I was getting into, if it would go good or not, or not the surgeons, but like the other nurses and like the anesthesiologists and stuff. I was really scared about anesthesia. I didn't know how my body would react to it, and I just didn't know. But fortunately, it did. It was good. But yeah. And then in regards to top surgery, I'm kind of scared about the results. I have some doubts about bottom surgery. Definitely, I have huge doubts about bottom surgery, but top surgery, I'm just sort of unsure. Especially back to bottom surgery, I'm sort of have doubts more in regards to the results. Um, it's just such an intense surgery, and it's still not like perfected or anything. So it's just I have doubts in a lot of things, in regards to the results and fillings and aesthetics and stuff like that. So that's something I sort of need to. I don't know if I need to do anything because I mean I'm not the doctor, so I can't do anything. But I just sort of have to figure out what I'm gonna do, and because I don't want to be more. I don't want to have more bottom dysphoria after like have a surgery and then have more bottom dysphoria. Because I just paid $80,000 for something that makes me dysphoric. Like that would just be terrible. I think I would feel like 100 times worse if that were to happen. And kind of the same thing goes to top surgery, but top surgery is a lot less intense. And the surgeon, I trust the surgeon that I'm going to, and he knows what he's doing in his results. I've seen them in person. I've also seen pictures, and I'm just I know that I won't have any doubts with his results. It was more just like the fears of like recovery and all that stuff. So yeah, but I think the one that I really mean about fears and doubts pre-op post-op is with bottom surgery. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Hopefully that bridge gets to be crossed sooner than later, but who knows. Surgery kind of made me like self-conscious in a way. I don't know if it was the surgeries in general or what it was. I think it's just because like you're very vulnerable in those states. And my hysterectomy, I think before I went into surgery, I was very much afraid. Like I was so self-conscious and stuff because I didn't know. I didn't know, like that just wasn't something that I was felt like I would have been comfortable with. But honestly, when I was sitting in that bed just like waiting, I was in the gown, I was naked, I was waiting to get rolled off to surgery. I was actually very, very calm, and I was proud of myself for being that calm. But I know before I went in, like days before, weeks before, all that, I was just so scared because I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have my pants off. People are gonna be in my pants reason. I don't even know these people. They're just strangers all up in my pants. Like, so yeah. But like I said, all was well. So I want to make a video about that surgeon and her center and everything because she was amazing, and her people were amazing, and the people at the hospital that did the surgery, because they're not part of like her team, they're not like with her center, they're with that hospital. They were pretty great too. I mean, I felt comfortable. I felt comfortable enough to just. It was just fucking comfortable. Everything was good. They were good. They're respectful. I loved it. So yeah. And then a couple of things that sort of like go with each other in regards to dysphoria and surgery is the time it takes, healing, and scars. So like it takes a lot of time to recover. It takes a lot of time to just take off to have surgeries. And then, you really have to focus on that healing process, because if you don't let your body heal the way your body needs to heal, you're just gonna fuck shit up. Like, excuse my French, but straight up, you're just gonna fuck shit up. So you really need to take the healing process seriously and take that time seriously and try to get as much time off as you need to, and try to make sure you're ready, physically and mentally. Because if you're not ready up here, it's gonna fuck all this shit up, because I was able to go into my hysterectomy surgery and just be like so fucking zen, and like just so calm, and that helps everything else, you know. So you need to make sure that you're just ready for all that stuff. And scars can make you dysphoric because, a lot of people nowadays, there's a lot more trans awareness. So a lot of people know more about top surgery and bottom surgery and testosterone and binders and packers and all that stuff. So people like know. So sometimes like if somebody will see your scar, they'll like automatically kind of out you in a way, so that can be dysphoric. I personally won't have any top surgery scars because my chest is a certain way that I don't need to get the two incisions down here. My chest isn't really up here, but you can't see my hands. I don't feel like moving. But yeah, so I don't need to get those like big old scars. But there is like for bottom surgery, it's a lot harder to hide some of the scar because like if you get your right forearm, then you can tell that like there was a skin graft taken off. But I mean, honestly, just sort of like embracing your scars and stuff is pretty helpful in that term. So, I mean, I have scars from my hysterectomy. They're not like anything at all, but I mean, they're pretty dope. Like I like scars, so they tell a story. So, they're not the only scars I have on my body, but yeah. And I mean, there's always ways to combat that. Like some people get tattoos and all that good stuff. Some people are able to work out enough to where like you can't see the scars because their muscle and buffness just overtakes it. So, I mean, and the last thing, kind of with all those things too, is just like what I said a minute ago, is like other people knowing, and um, I think that might be a little bit more with like doctors and nurses and surgeons because I definitely felt that way going into my surgery, my hysterectomy surgery, because I haven't had top or bottom surgery, and sometimes people don't listen to me when I say that, and they think I've had all these surgeries, and I have not. But yeah, but when I went into that surgery, I think I was sort of like afraid for like all these people to know I was trans, and then like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't matter. This is their job. This is what they do, and you just sort of have to. I had to get over myself, so and it was all good. Like whether or not these people personally, whether like these people's personal opinions of me were like this or that, at the end of the day, they did their job and they did it, in a respectful manner, and it was all good. I felt comfortable, I felt respected, and that's pretty much all I could ask for. So, yeah, that's all I really have to say about surgery, dysphoria, and surgery. I can't say much because I've only had a hysterectomy, but I definitely know I feel that way, and like I'm just dying to like have all my other surgeries taken care of, mostly top surgery because I know bottom surgery is gonna take me a lot longer, a lot more time, a lot more money. So I'm more like rushing towards top surgery as opposed to bottom surgery because I know that's just I'm gonna have to work my butt off, like literally off, to where I don't have a butt at all, like zero butt, even though I have no butt at all. But like basically just like all the skin off my butt, I'm gonna have to work off until I can get bottom surgery. But top surgery is a little bit more accessible to me in these coming years. So yeah, um, I do hope to get bottom surgery before I'm 30. Uh, Hopefully before that, but I don't want to wait until after I'm 30. So at least before I'm 30, hopefully when I'm like 25, maybe, fingers crossed. And hopefully if I don't, like the latest I want to wait for top surgery is 2018. So hopefully I can get it at the end of this year, and if not, then next year in 2017. So yeah, gotta do what you gotta do. And at least I've had one surgery, and that's pretty much as good as it gets for now. So yeah, sorry if you hate these dysphoria videos. I'm just trying to help y'all out, and I don't know. Uh, so yeah, see you guys on Wednesday. I start school on Tuesday, so yeah. Happy New Year, happy 2016. All my info is down there. If you want to ask me any questions or anything, I do want to make Q&A that I've been saying. So yeah, I'll see you guys Wednesday. Peace out.